Hi, my name is Marcin Kubacki, I'm Chief Software Architect at Storware. In this video I'm going to show you how to protect OracleVM Hypervisor using vProtect. vProtect has a built-in mechanism called application backup. Today what we are going to do is to set up application command execution configuration and application itself within vProtect so that you are able to protect both configuration file and database that is required later for you to restore your OracleVM environment. First step that we need to do is to create command execution configuration. This is the way to describe what do you want to backup and how vProtect is going to accomplish that. We need just to grab a configuration file, so we are using sleep commands to do nothing for 0 seconds in this case, and our intention is to export data which is of type file. We need to provide path to the configuration file. This path is actually on the Hypervisor manager, on the OracleVM manager side. Now we are going to create application definition. To do that, we need actually to specify which node is going to execute the command that we actually specified in the previous part. Then we are going to apply a policy. Optionally, you can as well add environmental variables, but they are not necessary in this case. And we need to provide credentials to the Hypervisor manager. We are accessing it over SSH. That is why we had to choose SSH type in command execution configuration. Once we have configured the application, both configuration and the application itself, we have invoked sample backup to check if it's going successfully to execute commands, transfer file, and store it in the backup provider. OracleVM requires us to protect database, internal database as well. To do that, we need to create a command that basically dumps database content, and later we need to provide a path where the output of this command resides. We are using backup database command on the OracleVM Hypervisor manager. We need to provide admin as the username. Password is also a parameter, but you can use commands, you can use environmental variables to bypass this issue. In this case, you can wrap this command with your custom script, for instance. Remote SSH is the place where it's going to be executed, and output, notice, has a wildcard because files are going to have different suffixes. vProtect is able to grab a single file, directory, or multiple files if a wildcard is going to when a wildcard is used. This time application definition will have different command execution configuration. It's a separate command, but we are going to assign it to the same policy so that both of them are protected using the same set of rules and the same set of schedules. Again, we provide SSH host. In this case, it is OracleVM manager. And now we are ready to go to execute application backup. We have started export. Export completed immediately. And now we are storing the files. Again, we are executing database backup manually. This time it takes a little bit longer because the database obviously is maybe not big, but it takes a little bit more time to export it. And now we are ready to go. So we have both configuration and database protected. You can restore backups either to the node or directly to application. In our case, we are presenting target application as well. Exactly, we are pointing to exactly the same application as we used as the source. What vProtect does, it's restoring data from the backup provider. This part completed immediately. And later it's importing. So the import process transfers files to the application itself over SSH. So now you have all of the files as a single archive imported to your OracleVM host. And from now on, you are ready to use these files to restore your OracleVM configuration. Now we are restoring virtual machine configuration, OracleVM configuration. And again, the process is exactly the same. Files have been restored from the DDBus file system and later imported to the original OracleVM Hypervisor manager. Now we are able to browse the files and see that the config file has successfully been restored. That's everything for now. Stay tuned for the next episode.